Germany for almost 7 years with a valid resident permit for 5 years. Am I qualified to apply for citizenship for my children? Watch this video till the end to get all the best information and the real story behind this new law that is going to proceed. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're just coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Choice. Please subscribe, turn on the bell notification, so anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. Thank you so much for stopping by. So let's talk about the new law in Germany. Let's talk about the new law in Germany. Congratulations, all the German-based foreigner immigrants. Congratulations. I said I should put my 2 cents on this issue. So, Germans, the officials in Germany discuss that, I quote, because I see a lot of people passing misleading information. A lot of people don't understand very well. I see a lot of bloggers talking about it, but they are not putting it in a way that is so 100% correct. And I see a lot of people being misled with the wrong information. So I just want to talk about it and also inform you correctly. I might not be 100% correct, but at least I'll be 99.9% correct, which that is a A+, right? So this German law, it's new and it's going to be officially stamped and proceed February 2023. It's a law stated like this. If you are living in Germany with a resident permit, often titled Article 28, as a parent, whether father or mother, and you have children that is born here, even if they are not born here, and they come in as a minor, you have children. Normally, this law wasn't like this. Let's talk about the old law before we talk about the new law that is going to commence, that is going to proceed February 2023. The old law, a parent, one of the parents need to have a German citizenship before a child must have a citizenship. That is the old law in Germany. Whether the 2 parents are here, whether they have the children here, it doesn't automatically guarantee you that your children is a citizen of Germany. So the only way that your children can be a citizen is when one of the parents has a German citizenship. So that is the old law. But this new law that is going to proceed February 2023 states that as a parent, whether the mother or the father has an often titled a resident permit for 5 years, Article 28, for 5 good years, he or she is allowed to apply for a citizenship for the children. I see a lot of people saying that, oh, this new law is for also parents. No, it is for children, whether less than 6 years or teenagers, as long as the child is not up to 18 years. The child is allowed to have a citizenship, that is a passport, a German citizenship. If the parent, one of the parents, has stayed with a resident permit of 5 years, Article 28, for 5 good years. A lot of questions are going on. Some people say that, which I am yet to correct. Some people say that the parent must have a B1 or living in Deutschland. That is BA or live in Deutschland. Live in Deutschland is a certificate for politics for government. Why B1 is a certificate for integration course. This is it. As a parent, you will need that, but you will not be needing that to apply for your child or for your children's citizenship. You are not the one applying for a citizenship. If you will be the one to apply for German citizenship, then you will need B1 and living in Deutschland. But in this case, you have a 5 years resident permit, a document that has been renewed for 5 years without any crime of criminal crime or any crime at all. You can go and apply for your children German citizenship without a B1 or living in Deutschland. That is correct. But if you are applying for yourself a German citizenship, you must have living in Deutschland, B1 certificate, and also you must renew to 6 years resident permit, which is often tight. But in this case, they are talking about children, okay, kinder, all right? They are talking about kinder, older kinder or little children have access for citizenship, German citizenship, if one of the parents has held a resident permit for 5 good years. So I will advise you to go to any of your immigration office, because in Germany, law can be passed, which this law is going to proceed February 23. Law can be passed in Germany, but every cities have their own, you know, 1 or 2 spices that they're going to add into it, all right? Officially, right now, the parties, the 2 parties, the opponent parties is debating on the issue. They are arguing. They don't want the law should be passed February 2023 based on, they are thinking, that means what I mean is that the people, the government in power want to pass this law February 2023. But the opponents said no, that they don't want this law to be passed because the citizenship, the German citizenship will be so cheap. That means they are selling the citizenship so easily. So they are still debating. But I know that the people in power, the government in power is going to win the debate. Because let's look at it. In America, when a child is born, is automatically a citizen. All right. I think also in Canada, but I'm not really sure. All right. So, but in Germany, when a child is born, the only way the child can have a German citizenship is when one of the parent is a German that has a German citizen passport, okay? Or even if the parent is not a German, as long as he or she has a German citizenship. So automatically the child is going to be a German, but that is the law, okay? But right now, the new government, the new official, the new government here in Germany want to have the system like America, which is super amazing, which is super cool. In fact, I am so happy and I am so grateful that they even think of doing this. And I know that it's going to come to pass. It's going to proceed February. Germany is one country that before they decide to bring something in public, they have been discussing it in the parliament. They have been discussing it, sitting down in their room, their conference room, discussing it before they bring it out. Although the opponents are being like, no, we don't want this law to be passed because our citizenship is going to look cheap. Let us talk about Holland. In Holland, citizenship is very easy. Even when the parents are not working, even when is a single mother, even without the basic integration certificate, which is B1, as long as you have stayed without a crime in Holland, okay, for a certain, I think 5 to 7 years, the immigration office will write to you that you are qualified to come and apply for a German citizenship. So people in Holland, a lot of immigrants has gotten their to come and apply for Holland citizenship. Sorry about that. You know, I live in Germany, so Germany in my mouth. So a lot of people living in Holland a lot of immigrants living in Holland already have a Holland passport, becoming an Holland citizen. But in Germany, it's really not easy for someone to get a citizenship. All right, let's go back to the new law that is being passed and that is going to proceed officially by the grace of God in February 2023. A lot of people ask questions, which I see on blogs, on Facebook and YouTube there. What about, a lot of people are being confused. Some people ask questions like, is it when the parent has worked in Germany for 5 years? In this case, whether you work or you have not worked, as long as you have an Aufenthalt, a resident permit for 5 good years, you have renewed for 5 good years. Here in Bremen, if you have for example, you are in Nigeria and you have a Nigeria passport that is 5 years, you know, Nigeria passport, they will give you a 5 years resident permit, all right? But in Munich, Bayern, whether you have 5 years Nigeria passport, they will give you 3 years on 1 year. They don't just give you the complete, you know. But here in Bremen, whatever years remain in your passport is what they will give you. If you get the passport of 10 years, Nigeria passport of 10 years, they will give you 10 years rest. Of people are being misled and being misinformed about how they will go about it. Please go to your nearby immigration office for more information, to get all your information clear. Do not take video 100%. You just need to go to the nearby immigration office to get all your information very correct. A lot of people are saying, what about the people that are asylum seekers? If you are asylum seekers, I don't see this new law working for your children because you have not gotten the resident permit, the Aufenthalt, for 5 years. But if you are granted as an asylum a resident permit, please go to your nearby immigration office to know the articles that is being approved for this new law. All right, I don't know if UN passport that is being renewed for 5 years resident permit is qualified. This is why you should go to the nearby immigration office to ask, because a lot of asylum seekers were granted UN document. So I don't know. Also, I don't know if deportation ban document that has been renewed for 5 years this new law will favor their children. This is why you need to go and find out from the immigration office. Okay, so I hope I make this clear. The best way to get the real and the correct information is to go to your nearby immigration office. Like I said, a lot of people are saying the parents and also the children. This new law that will be passed officially February 2023 is not applied for the parent. It is only applied to the children, the grown-up children, and to the younger children. Children that is less than 18 years, not for parents. But if you must apply as a parent for a German citizenship, you must have a B1 certificate, a Leben in Deutschland, and you must live in Germany with a resident permit for 6 to 7 years before you can apply for a German citizenship. Some cities, you have to work for 6 months. You have to have a working pay slip for 6 months or more. Why some cities here in Germany, you don't need to work as a mom or as a mother or as a parent. But as long as you have stayed for 6 to 7 years with a resident permit and living in Deutschland certificate with a B1, then you can go and apply. This is the reason why I always say go to the nearby immigration office for more information. If you like this video and you want me to be talking about German law, everything about Germany, please write it in the comment section. There are a lot of information out there that is not correct and is misleading. I have gotten a little experience and I will want to make more research before I come out here to make a video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you really love it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I am going to see you on my next video. I say bye.